Excellent.
Goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Sorry, y'all. I really like this song. So hot, they say that. They wanna see me, 'cause you need girlfriend wanna be me. Wanna love me. Hey y'all, how are you doing? Oh, let me stop this. How are you doing, y'all? Welcome. We got 100 and something people in the chat. I'm loving it. Can we get 100 and something likes? Let's like this video up. We need 100 likes. We got 73. Let's we have a lot to talk about today. Oh, we have a lot to talk about, child. A lot. If y'all don't know, y'all, here we go. I don't want to turn on my AC, so it's too loud. All right, y'all. So, if y'all didn't know, my name is Ayan. Misra, this is the Red Pill for Women show. I created this platform so that we can have a great discussion about some amazing things, right? Hold on, y'all. What is going on? No. So today we're going to be talking about the email that I got today, where people were upset at the video. I did a room yesterday. Well, the Exoticals did a room yesterday where they were talking about the benefits of dating a white man. There was another video that was done. There was a video that was done yesterday where we were speaking about dating Asian men, and then I got like a whole freaking email today of somebody saying that they're going to do a petition, saying that they're going to stop me from talking. They want me to stop talking about interracial dating, because it makes Black women look desperate, right? What? Like, desperate? Like, how does this make Black women look desperate? And like, the funny thing about it, I'm going to troll today because, I know that they were doing it out of like from a man, and I know what man sent them, and that's okay. So you do your little petition. Y'all have a good old time. They were basically trying to say that that they're going to report my account, and that what else did they say? Oh, that I'm putting somebody else put a comment and said that I'm putting other men on a pedestal. On a pedestal. So I mean, can we talk for a minute about what desperation looks like, and can we like honestly have like a real conversation about what is desperation and how it is more desperate for a Black woman to wait around for a Black man than for a Black woman to be dating out? Like we legitly have a black male worshiping culture where we worship where everybody's kind of like scared of our community just because we all kind of worship men. That's very weird. That's very weird. Right? Very weird, very strange. So I kind of wanted to show y'all what's embarrassing. So one, like we have these books that are already created where men are telling you are bragging about um sorry, I'm getting all these weird messages. I don't know how I don't know what happened, but now everything's connected. I don't know what I did yesterday when I was on live with y'all, but now everything's all connected in a weird way. So yeah, but where men are like basically bragging about dating out because in your face. And then you have, other groups of women coming back to black women and telling them that their men are better and treat them better. I think that that's really, making the black community overall look desperate. Right. I mean, I got this little cute video that I wanted to show y'all of like a black man going at the white supremacists. Could y'all believe that? Y'all ready to see this video? This black man stood up to some Nazis. I want to show y'all this. Hold on, wait. Try to find it. I want to show y'all how this man stood up. He was defending the honor of women. Defending the honor of women. I said, wow, look at this. I knew black men could do it. I know he could do it, child. I said, I know he could do it. I said, I knew he could do it. I said, I knew my black kings were going to fight for racism. They fighting for it to end, honey. I said, wow, yes, fight for it. I want you to see what the kings fought for. Dag, where is it at? I just had the video, y'all. I want to show you this beautiful video of this.
Hey, everybody.
This man, this beautiful king fighting racism. How did I get rid of the video that quick? Dag. I promise y'all, give me 1 minute. I'm going to show up the video in 1 second. I just want to show y'all what fighting racism and what the kings fought for. And y'all want to tell me that that I make y'all look desperate. I'm going to show you what desperation looks like. Oh, found you.
You agree with what he said?
Well, I believe in segregation,
Okay.
but I don't believe in interracial marriages. That's
Do I
not right.
have the right to
If
change
God would have wanted us to mix races, He'd have made us all one.
He changed his mind since he was on our show before.
You ever got into something and changed your mind?
But let him go.
Do I have a right to change my mind on
If you
something I
wanted to
once
just
believed?
change your mind, why didn't you just go back in the closet where you
I
belong?
will say something.
But
You know what on
national TV and saying that
because
why make it
Tom
worse
Messenger
on yourself? We're
kicked
coming
him
to
out.
power, Johnny. We're coming to
You're
power.
gonna win, and you know it.
Johnny,
Hold on, wait. I just want to. Where's that?
You agree with what he said?
What happened to this damn video? Ugh. Not them cutting it out. Please don't tell me. Hold on, wait, y'all. I don't want to show it on my Instagram because I don't want to show you.
I got a question.
Okay,
You said that you want to go where?
I'm gonna share it on my Instagram, y'all, because I want to show y'all what this king. He was fighting for. He fought for white supremacy to be ended. I want to show y'all. Wow, this was beautiful. Sorry, y'all. I feel like I find the whole video, but unfortunately, maybe this is it. Because I want y'all to hear it loud and clear. I don't want you, because I told y'all I'm gonna let the men speak.
Hey, everybody, I'm getting ready.
I don't want you to take my words from it. I want you to no. I want to show the whole video, y'all. Sorry, I gotta do this. We gotta find this. I know it's here. I know I could find that clip. I know it was short, but I know I could find it. No, where is it at? I want to show y'all what y'all kings. Oh, here we go. I found it. Oh, okay. I got it, y'all. I got it. Y'all want to see? Y'all ready to see which? Y'all want to see desperation? Y'all said that y'all think y'all look desperate. Hi, Garrett. Y'all think y'all look desperate for saying that you have a preference of white men or Asian men. I just want to show y'all what desperation looks like. And make sure y'all subscribe to this video because we're going to talk about this. This was hilarious. This is funny. This is what this looked like. All right, so y'all see the video, right? Yeah, y'all see the stickers. Y'all see the stickers, right? Yeah, you'll see who the person is. All right, let's play the video. Let's see.
I don't have white people. I haven't had white people attack me for walking down the street, but the minorities will. And a woman cannot walk the street. Yeah. What's that, sir? Come on. Right. What's that?
I got a comment for you. I'm black.
Oh, look at the black king. He's black. And look what he fought for. He's going to fight the white supremacists right now.
What's that?
I got a comment for you. I'm black and I'm with a white girl. And you say you want to separate things like that? I wouldn't have this if it went your way.
That's right.
That's right. And
That's right.
This is what I have. This is what I live for.
If you wanna go live in your own country away from us and do your race mixing thing, whatever you want to do, that's fine by us. But we want a country of our own. Where is it? Where is it? How can we go there?
You know, he mentioned that.
Look. You. What? Really? Really? Look at this. We'll jump and fight a white supremacist, right?
Will, and a woman cannot walk the street. Yeah. What's that, sir? Come on. Right. What's that?
I got a comment for you. I'm black and I'm with a white girl. And you say you want to separate things like that? I wouldn't have this if it went your way.
That's right.
That's right. And
That's right.
This is what I have. This is what I live for.
If you wanna go.
So imagine if they stood up to these types of white supremacist men or the system the way they stood up for this white woman. This is what desperation looks like. That this man was able, instead of fighting for black women, right? And the things that they go through or try to fight to keep the nuclear black family, He went on a live TV show during a time, right, where it was very racist and the KKK was still out, right? Still ready to attack, knowing what happened. He could have died. Could have died. But he was ready to go ape shit for her. So don't tell me about desperation. Because I don't see a black woman jumping over her white man to go fight a white supremacist woman. But this man will never be called desperate, though. This is not desperate. This is love. And guess what? He's probably married, living his best life because you know what? He thinks about himself. He doesn't care about looking desperate or not, even though we're not going to call him desperate. He didn't do this for TV. He did it because this is what he believes.
Go live in your own country away from us and do your race mixing thing, whatever you want to do, that's fine by us. But we want a country of our own. Where is it? Where is it? How can we go there?
He was angry, ready to fight, ready to go. Boom, boom, bow. Done. That's desperate. But wouldn't get called desperate. I'm pretty sure that man never got emails for that. Nobody said anything to him. Nobody called him desperate. But guess what? They had the luxury of being able to date whoever they want to date and throw it up in your face and nobody says anything. So let's continue to see what desperate looks like, right? So this is desperation, right? So black men are actually doing these videos and going on news stations and actually telling you should date out. But black women refuse not to. Isn't that crazy? Your own men are promoting you dating out more than you are. Listen to this.
In my mind, it's not the color, it's what this person do to make you happy.
It is most common.
But the marriage counselor we talked to believes for black men, it's more than just black and white.
Sometimes because of the strong will of the African American woman, it come across many times as disrespectful.
On your side, Tiffany Bradley, WDSU News.
And you can see what some of our viewers think right now on our Facebook page. Here's one as a
Sorry, y'all.
To work for Shell Narco EPA inspector. Now she work at Mr. Chill's.
I think the show.
Counselor Kenneth Foy says more black women should take that leap of faith.
Did you not hear what he said? He's what group of men tell their women that they should date out? You don't hear a white man going up on a news station and telling any other no white man telling white women to date out. You don't hear Asian men. They're actually doing videos that for Asian women to come back to the community because they did out the most. But now they're telling you, they're begging you to date out and telling you that you should interracially date.
A lot of those women had been educated, they got good careers, and I think they have shortened the scope by looking for educated guys.
Now, there are some single black men.
while telling you that there's not even enough educated black men. Did this on live TV. Live TV. Told you to date out and then not stop looking for or stop looking for educated black men. Didn't tell you anything about how black men should improve or do better, saying you have a choice. You either date out or you date the bottom of the barrel. This is from the man's place. So when I get the email saying I'm making black women desperate, my question to that black woman who messaged me is, do you not think that it is desperate, looks desperate makes black women look desperate when you see men like come on these TV shows and tell black women to date out or date at the bottom of the barrel, and no other man does that? Black men are begging black women to date out or telling them to stay within the community and date the bottom of the barrel. No other man does that. Nobody petitioned this video though. Nobody petitioned this video. And this video is more. What's up, Sundown? I see ya. Hi, everybody who's new to the chat. If y'all didn't know, sorry, reach out. I got an email that. Hold on, who messaged me? I got an email that people are going to petition. I'm going to petition. They're going to petition me talking about interracially dating. What? Because I make black women look desperate. Interesting. So this looks like this is what I think that looks like desperation. Maybe this is just me. But that's never called out. Can you hear me? Press 1 in the chat. Okay, let's go on to my other example. Okay, good. Awesome. Let's go to this example too. And y'all please like this video because I don't know if I'm going to keep this up. It depends. I want to show y'all another video. So while you can't speak about interracially dating without people calling you desperate, the men on the other half get to do this, celebrities at that. Look at this. Listen to this.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.
T, go ahead. What'd you like to say?
First off, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Miss Richards.
Good morning.
All right, gotta say I was a fan of the movie Wild Things and Undercover Brother.
Thank you.
You know, Charlie Sheen put you through some things and tried and tested you, and I was just wanting to see you with a brother now. You know, can we see you with a brother sometime soon?
No one's ever asked me out.
A brother never, a black man never asked you out? Hey, thugs! Come hither. Citizens. Are you kidding me?
Why did she correct him? Why did she correct him? So this man basically shot his shot publicly to a white woman online. But that's never called desperate. That's weird, right? And then had the nerve to research what her ex-husband put her through and waited and shot his shot. And then called them thugs publicly on air. His own men.
I'm not kidding
Wow.
you. Ever.
You never dated a black guy?
I've never been asked out.
You never been asked out.
No.
Okay, I like that. I like that answer. Okay.
It's the truth.
Really?
Ever.
Man, okay.
Would you be opposed to dating a black guy?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Damn, your life is about to change. Whoever the one that gets you, I want you to call me for the filter. Okay. You need me to check them out. Okay.
That's not desperate though. They're able to publicly, everybody is allowed to publicly have a preference, but I guess black women are the only ones who are not allowed to have a preference. Right? Let me show you one more thing. One more thing. Look at this is crazy. This is crazy. No, I got videos for days, and then I'm gonna show y'all something else. Hold on, wait. Okay, hold on, wait, y'all. Oh, this is too much. This is too much. I want y'all to see this one. This took me out. This took me out. Let me see if y'all can see. This one took me out. This was in 2013. Let me see something. Let me pull this up. This one took me out. So y'all remember around this time, the Asian woman was not the most preferred, right? She was not the most preferred, but she's the top most wanted woman in this country. And Asian women are very vocal about their preference. So let's hear this. And this is part 2. We're gonna play part 1 too. Look.
Hi guys, this is Lily. Okay, so today I wanted to give you some of reasons why black men look sexy. So it's kind of goes along with my previous video, why I love black men. I wanted to give you some of more reasons why they are sexy. So first of all, they're usually very confident. They are not really shy in front of girls. Some probably might.
Girl, I don't know what black... Let me shut up. Let's do the video, because you know...
be shy, but a lot of black men are quite outgoing and they're quite confident about themselves. And confidence always makes somebody very sexy. So I think that's the first reason. And the second reason might be they're very quite manly, and they try to protect their women. I think because of their African culture from their ancestors or their family, it's very similar to Asian culture, and men are more, they have to go out and they have to work and do something and hunt, and so they are just very naturally protective. They protect their women and family. So yeah, that's why they look really sexy, because I love men who looks like a man, and they're always ready to protect their women. So yeah, there are two more reasons that I think black men are sexy. So yeah, if I think of anything else, then yeah, I'll post more videos. But yeah.
So y'all said she married. Don't tell me that this woman is able to talk about her preference and praise the men from our community, not get called desperate and then marry one of them. But my videos are making black women look desperate? Huh? Hello? Hello? Now Asian women are the top most wanted women in this country because of them doing things like this, but my videos make black women look desperate? Hello? Wow. Oh my God. Ah. The comments had to be turned off. The men were flooding there so hard. Probably with some women too. Let's go to her page. Probably some woman too.
So what do you need, babe?
Oh, not her having a whole family, a house, and a biracial daughter. She got a whole life. Got a whole life, got a whole man and a career. Built a whole career off of her desperation for black men. But y'all saying what I do is making black women look desperate? Hello? Wow. Oh my goodness. Please. Please, please, please save your petition that you're trying to do for me to get me offline. Please invest it somewhere else, please. Straighten my biracial daughter's hair for the first time. Hello? Wow. Please, please. No, 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 don't do it. Please. No. Make sure you show this video to the man who sent you to email me that. I'm gonna show you another one. Wow. So I guess you're the only, I guess to that woman's point of view, black women are the only ones who are not able to be vocal about what their preference is. Right? But just because them bragging about their preference, they're able to be the most richest woman in this country now too. Did you know that? Because they were more vocal. They actually told white men, black men, I'm here, come get me, receive me, and now they're the richest. Like, let's play this other one. And y'all know I don't care if she's divorcing, if she's that's not the point. They can have their whole fun and their relationship is great. But I'm trying to get to the point is how did my channel become the channel that's making black women look desperate? But all groups of women are doing it.
Hey guys, this is Lily and this is Angelina. Okay, so we're going to talk about the do Asian women like a black man? Oh, I'm like fully out of my sorry. So do Asian women like black men? So well, we can't really represent, for whole Asian women society, but obviously, we can talk about from our experience and from our our friends, right? So, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, for like Asian women and black men, it's still the minority. Like really, I don't see them a lot. Like on this campus, there's plenty of black people and Asian people. But like Asian women and black men couple, that's pretty rare. I really don't see many. For most of my Asian friends here, like I talk to them. I only know one Chinese girl who said she's kind of interested in black men. She thinks many of them are pretty sexy. But most of them only like go for Asian men. Obviously, Chinese go for Chinese, Korean go for Korean. Like it's just how it is, in most of the world. Like people still stick to their own.
So she was basically the agent of chaos to start an Asian woman to start to date black men. This was her whole job. Imagine that.
So they kind of shown some interest, So I guess there are more and more people, starting to get more open-minded and stuff. But yeah, still I can say they're maybe a little more more interested in.
So let's get this right. So I showed you a video of black men telling black women that they should date out. I showed y'all videos of black women of other groups of women being obsessed with your men, the black men in the community. But when I make a video saying that black women should start dating Asian men, or with an Asian man coming up and saying that Asian men are very much so interested in black women, I'm making black women look desperate. That don't make sense. Oh,
the mood of
not your man jumping on the wave too, but what? Why haven't these videos been petitioned? Why are you trying to petition my video? Petition videos like this.
It's a strategy. And the strategy is like watching wildlife. When you watch wildlife, you see you see the animal go for its prey. You see that tiger or that lion going for its prey. They're not going to sit there and wait for the food to come to them. They got to go get it. No matter what happens in this world, they got to go get it. And as a man, you should be able to know how to get a woman, how to put yourself in a. Where is he most famous at? He was out there. God bless his soul. That wow, in the back end they show us this. People have to be able to know that we are living in a society now that is a lot more open than you think. We just
y'all keep. I mean, these are for years. These videos are from years ago, where Asian and men and black women, like everybody has jumped on the interracial dating wave, but they're all telling you not to do it, but they've all done it.
Have to embrace it. It's there. These Asian communities go into Flushing, Queens. We go. Just meeting the girls without no money. You go to Kearney, New Jersey. Why couldn't you go to Washington Heights or the Bronx and meet you a beautiful Dominican woman that lives right here, but you have to get on a plane, go by yourself because you have to subject yourself to prostitution. Why? Because if he gets a prostitute here in New York, it's going to cost him $500. Out there, it's going to cost them $50. Go figure. They're not going out there just meeting the.
But these men are never called desperate. How did my channel come off as desperate to you when the men who you're trying to work for to come at me are making videos like this?
The girls without no money, that's prostitution. You're in a third world country. You're not running to Africa and doing that. You're doing it there because you.
So they flew over. They're flying over the country, right? To other places to deal with other women. Skipped over millions of black women just to go deal with a woman in another country. But I'm making black women look desperate? Wow.
You can't get in here. So let's break that. Let's change that and go into these Hispanic communities, go into these Asian communities, go into Flushing, Queens. We could go to Flushing, Queens. I'll show you areas right there. There's nothing but Asians. And we can sit there right in the corner with our cameras and a microphone and watch. And you'll see. I'll bring one of my Asian homegirls to prove it to you. Just for her being there. But once they see one, everybody is standing around. They know that a black man of color are not approachable. Society is afraid of approaching us in all shapes or forms, whether it's through law enforcement or whether it's just walking down the street. You know, the average girl is not going to approach because she's going to be scared to even say hello. But even if I say hello and she doesn't say a thing, I'm cool with that because the next one will. And if she does it, the next one will. Somebody going to say something. You sit out there and go into Chinatown and ask somebody give me $1. Somebody's going to give you $1 sooner or later. Somebody's going to give you $1 sooner or later. So you telling me if you don't tap a girl and say, listen, I admire you, I see you across the street, could we go across the street and get a pastry? Somebody's going to say, sure, why not? I don't expect her to buy it for me. But this is what it is. And I think more men of color need to know that what is the purpose of living in a melting pot and you're not enjoying the soup? There's no purpose of that. We're living in a melting pot. It's a stew here. Everything is mixed up in one. The more gays, the better it is for us. The more criminals in jail, the better it is for us. The more losers, the better it is for us.
Oh, is he not preaching? Did you not hear what he's saying? Didn't I tell you that they love they love the bad black man out there because wow. I hope y'all hearing this. Do you hear how these men strategize? How did we miss this? But my channel is desperate. But he wants more loser black men so that he can look better, not for you, for other groups of women. And my channel has never said not to date black men. Never has said that. But like I said before, if you listen to the men, they'll tell you who they are.
Don't matter. Hood, the ghetto dude, he gonna approach the girl because he feel he got nothing to lose. But the guy that went to Ivy League schools, he's scared to death. Let's change that. Let's change it. We got nothing to lose. It doesn't make me a difference if I get turned down from 50 women. It's not going to make me feel any different because the average man couldn't approach 50 women in one day, nevertheless a whole week or a year. Ask the average man how many women he approached in a year's time without going to a bar or a strip club. He may say maybe 2, maybe none. I have a friend now that we're living in 7 months of the year. He hasn't spoken to a woman in 7 months. He hasn't approached a woman in 7 months. That has to change. I have to push him. Hey, you're going to go out here, talk to this woman, bro. What do you have to lose? So what if she ignores you and runs? I don't care if she runs. Wow. We're on camera. What is it? She can't say we raped her. This is what I think me and you should do. You being a fellow New Yorker, you're a young man, you're a Hispanic man, you know what you like, and you're aware of the things that's going on. Let's address this to the problem. Let's go to the core and deal with it.
Wow. I hope y'all saw that. Wow.
We're not boring at all. We're not boring at all. Okay, now it takes the question.
I can't. That's too much. Look at this, y'all. But I'm desperate. But I'm desperate. This is crazy.
Let's give an example. Like you actually have a friend here now, and you guys hang out, and are you attracted to someone like my man here?
No.
No attraction?
I mean, yeah, the friend attraction.
Come here for a second, man. We need you in this camera. Come over here. We need to find out for the people. Stand right here. Oh my God. Stand right. Stand right.
I don't know.
She said she doesn't know if you're attractive. So let me ask you a question. Is she attractive? Is she an attractive young lady?
Oh, I don't want to be mean either, though.
This is so cringy. This is not desperate, though. Oh my God, I can't. This is not desperate though. Why was there no petition for these videos? But you want a petition to get my videos taken down? Wow. Wow. So I don't know if y'all know, and this is the last thing, and then I'm gonna open up the phone line so we can have a conversation. Where there was a white woman who did a video about these tweets that had happened, right? And she was basically saying that she don't know why women go for jailbirds, and I was just like, what? Like, what's going on here? Like, why? What does she mean that they go for jailbirds? So she went through some of the tweets, and she actually ended up taking her video down because I guess people told her that it was a bad video and not to do it. But let's share this screen really quick. Let's share this screen real quick. So I hope y'all see this. Do y'all see it? So this says, my bro said, post me on Twitter. Let the ladies know I get home in 2 months. Did y'all read the post under here? Okay, so I'm not going to be disrespectful, and I'm not going to show these women's Twitters. But this is a man who was getting out of jail. So let me close it out really quick. So I went under the post and I saw all of these women saying things like, saying, hey, brother, he should get an OnlyFans. They're sending him cash apps. He put his cash app down. Oh, hi, Simone. They sent him cash apps. I'm removing the screen because I don't want to. Somebody said, delete this. It's reserved. That means that he's reserved. Somebody said, it's up and it's stuck. When he get home, I can't wait to see him. Tell him I cook and clean. The funny part is he probably don't even like black women, but if he does, I'm interested. Let's tell him to come ruin my life. Going into business law, thought I might dabble in a little crime law for a bit to help him get out. He need a pen pal wish list. While he's in there, I'll buy something. Down for a new jail bay. I see y'all pick Misha Gaze in here too. I just can't. I can't. But this is not desperate though. There was no petition for this. What y'all have? Somebody posted. What y'all have this energy when they have 5 to 10 or life? So and y'all just leave him when he have 5 to 10 for like. Dag, I just missed that comment. Stop. So it's just. I can't believe this. So somebody said. So it's just to fuck him. Nice. There are men who do sex work. Just go support them. Y'all probably wouldn't even go upstate. What? But there was no petition for this. No petition for this. Legitly just said we need to keep that same energy when that man is doing 5 to 10 years. So why do you just want to have sex with him? Nice. There are men who do sex work. Go support them. And I purposely didn't show y'all who the women are, but who knows, knows, who knows, knows. But there was no petition for this. She also did a video about she also did a video of something that I wanted to talk about how men in jail have more access to women now than some men out of jail. They get TikToks, they get FaceTime calls where they have strippers twerking for them in jail. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking for somebody in the chat. This all happened in jail. So they have TikTok. Somebody sent me the little TikTok video. Where's it at? Let me show y'all. They live in their best life. They get strippers. They get women twerking for them for free. They get to get FaceTime calls. Let me show you. Look how much fun they having. And you know it wasn't their homeboy that sent them the phone. I'm just going to say that. But my channel makes black women look desperate. I'm just, I can't. You can't make it up. You really can't. Hold on. Look at them having fun. Look at them having fun. This is a recording for TikTok. Look at them. So they get twerking, they get women. And I was gonna show y'all another video. I'm not gonna do that because like I said before, I don't want to feel like I'm like chastising anybody because that's not my thing. But you cannot tell me that I make that my channel makes black women look desperate when in my clubhouse rooms there have been plenty of women who've been hooked up with white men, Asian men, and even black men. The black men part, if they want to, that's them. I mean, I have people who come to my channel who are actually married, who talk about their marriage experience, not dating, marriage experience with dating out. So I'm gonna drop the link. Y'all can come up. And come and speak. I'm just done. You can't make this up. The link is there. So for the person who sent me you want to petition my channel, just make sure you petition all that stuff too, please. Make sure you petition all that stuff too, please. And no, I'm not going to stop talking about interracially dating because it's beautiful and it's working. And it statistically proves that it works when Black women do it. So why would I stop? Hey, Cherry.
Hey, Aya.
How are you?
Okay, so I know you've probably seen in Discord, but I made notice of a particular person in the YouTube comments from like last time who said something against this, and I really don't understand where all this mess is coming from, because I swear to gosh, these same Black women who are complaining about us looking desperate because we're merely letting non-Black men know that we're interested in them, I swear to gosh, they weren't saying anything when Black women were being desperate for Black men. I swear they weren't, because I can probably pull up like 20 different videos of Black women saying, "Oh, I need my man chocolate. I need him like this. I like a big, strong Black man, a strong Black king." And then everyone's like clapping for her in the comments. Black women were saying, "Yes, yes, girl, yes. You know, I can't do no pink peen. I can't do this or that." And of course, when we said, I wouldn't say that because, you sound kind of crazy a little bit saying that. And they're like, "Nah, you just don't like Black men. You just not into them." Da, 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 and going off on us. And then the second one, we isolate ourselves as we are right now, and we're saying like, I want a man to have good values with traditional wise, good character. I want him to be about himself, so he has to be ambitious. I want him to have a certain amount of income so that our children can be okay. And yes, I like him physically. Like I like how he looks physically. I find his features attractive. Like in my case, I like Asian men, right? But he needs to have everything I just said before that. Not just, oh, his skin tone, oh, his eyes, oh, his hair, oh, his da 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 da. That's not the point. Yes, that's a good little addition, but that's not what I'm mostly looking for. I didn't say anything about him being sexy. I didn't say anything about him having sexual prowess. Yes, you might think about that later on when you're getting serious and down to business with them, but it shouldn't be the first thing that comes up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is he gonna do for me? Like, that's what I'm thinking. And somehow they fixed their list to tell us that we're desperate. Are you serious? We're being logical. We're being strategic. There's no desperation. I'm not even telling them how better they are than other men. I'm just saying that I particularly just have a preference for them, and they tend to have the qualities I like in men.
And I don't get what is everybody so confused about? Like it's just like it's not that hard. Just like you say that you're obsessed or you love like Black love, just like Black men and Black women say they love Black love. I think that Black women and Black men too. If they want to date out, they should be able to date out. Hello, fighter.
How you doing, Eddie? How you doing, brother?
It's not Eddie anymore. It's Aya.
Sorry. What's your name now, bro?
It's Aya.
Aya. Oh, how you doing, Aya? How you doing?
I'm doing great. What do you have to talk to the topic? How do you feel about all these men saying that Black women look desperate for interracially dating, but yet there's legitly live streams of them begging Asian women and white women to be with them, and Latin women too.
Right. No, something that I've learned is that you're supposed to be with a person that that's fit for you, that treats you right. It shouldn't the race component shouldn't matter. That's something that I've learned with time.
Do you have a preference, fighter?
Yes, I do.
What's your preference?
Caribbean woman.
Okay, so that's a preference. So if
correct, yeah, I said yeah.
That's the same thing that you that's it. So there's a lot of a certain. So what race of women do you prefer?
Latin or Black.
Latin is not a race.
Oh yeah, I know. But in society, we deem them their own race. But Black, or mixed, because where I'm from, where my family's from, a lot of them are mixed. So
cool. So you have a preference, and that you're entitled to that. But I really feel like when it comes down to women, a lot of men like decide that I don't know if this. And I've seen this like it's how I mean, I'm not even say anything about that community because I know y'all a little sensitive. But I'm noticing that, like, when it comes down to women, like, there's a gatekeeping of them interracially dating, and I'm just not comfortable with that. Like, it's just like everybody else is doing it. Like, you saw Nathaniel's channel, all Nathaniel talked about was black men need to interracially date, or they need to date Asians or Latin or white. Like, but this channel, do you feel like my channel makes black women look desperate?
I'd rather not give my personal opinion. I'd rather not give my personal opinion.
Why not?
I came up here to look. Now I'm I always do the same mistake. I read the comments. Like, Eddie,
why are you reading the comments if I'm speaking?
Nah, bro. I came up here more to congratulate you. I see you're doing good. Whatever you're doing good, bro. So I came here more to congratulate you.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That was very nice of you.
Yeah.
Who knew, right? Who knew?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know, man. You were a guy that you weren't even interested into this YouTube sphere, right?
No, I never even had a YouTube. I just decided that, y'all was like, oh, you should make a YouTube. You should make a YouTube. Right. And then now we're here.
Yeah, we told you, man, you'll pick up because you know how to speak to people. You're a likable personality. So look at you now,
Yeah, well, it's really not for the fame because I could just, care less. But I just like that I'm able to create a space where women can, like, it's like a show, like, where women can, like, actually speak about the topics and not have to hold back. And it's the same way on Clubhouse too. Like, it's like I made a whole big group. Well, we all made a big group. And it's like actually really cool. Like, I'm surprised that this is attaching off. Like, people like come up to me in person. I'm like really shocked. I'm like, dang, this is weird because this is not what it's for. It's for something else.
Oh well, this is one thing I want to tell you. It's when a person says, they don't want to be with a certain group, then whatever that group is doing shouldn't even matter to you, whether they're speaking negative or positive. You should, whatever they do shouldn't even be of importance, right?
That's not true.
You don't think so?
No, because what happens is, like, we're still part of community, right? So let's say that, like, if I date only, if I specifically date white men, right? Like, me personally, like, black men's issues still affect me, right? And it's the same thing with black women. So a black woman doesn't have to deal, like, a black woman could date a white man, but a black man could walk down the street and be more likely to attack her just because they're in proximity. Not saying that well, it does happen, but that's how that works. Or since the black community is so connected, it's hard to separate. Even if you're in an interracial relationship, it's still hard to separate because we're so in, like, community or family. So until we break that separation, it's important that we do have these topics.
Okay. So what you're telling me is that a black woman isn't even free to date who she wants to date. That's what you're saying, that even if she does that, it's a danger to herself.
Yeah, I mean, I've personally seen it. Like, I've seen it where women get called bed wenches, women get called, get threatened and said that they're going to kill their husbands and kill her too. Yeah, it's really dangerous. I mean, you see that. I'm pretty sure you see black women get dirty looks when they point out that they interracially date. Oh, look at how they attack my channel, and all I do is talk about interracial dating. They don't like attack when I troll, right? When I troll black men, they don't have no problem with that. They just really have a problem and start attacking this when I start talking about interracial dating.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're pretty much, if you're a black woman, then are you doomed in America?
I mean, there's a strategy of you moving in silence that I think that black women are really getting comfortable with now, which I think is amazing. But yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with doom. I think it's just, like, really being invested in yourself and, like, just really, like, have self-preservation. Oh yeah, they attacked Cynthia G too, and she actually dates black men still. So yeah.
No, I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to figure out, I'm trying to understand what the issue is. Hey, you should be able to date whoever the hell you want to date. There should be no movement about it. it just should
No, but
go.
there is no. There is no, because the men had their movement, Asian women had their movement, Latina women will have a movement. I guess Monday, um, white men have a movement. White women have a movement. So why can't black women have it?
Oh yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, everyone should have a movement. There's a million
So
movements.
why are we only questioning the movement? Because I know that you probably followed Nathaniel. Did you question? Did you give him the same smoke that he shouldn't have created a channel based off black men interracially dating?
No, because I never cared about it. I never cared about it. I didn't understand that there was an issue on people dating outside of their ethnicity. I never knew that. Like until now, until this
Yeah,
YouTube reality. I never knew that, bro. To be honest.
It's not YouTube reality. People are invested now that black women are doing it. And I think it's because they want black women to stay in community. They don't want them to date out.
I mean, because I always grew up in a melting pot. Every race, every ethnicity dated each other.
Well, you grew up in New York, right?
Yeah, so
we have a different outlook in life. It's not the same way everywhere else.
You're right. You're right. You're
And
right. You grew up. You grew up in New York too, so you saw people, intermingling. You saw a lot.
I'm more comfortable and I'm more fluent on this topic because we're not interracially date, and I grew up. I have sisters who are interracially married, who are and interracial marriages, and I feel like New York is more comfortable with it. But I have seen black women attacked. Like I hear stories, I see it happen on Clubhouse where men like go crazy, like ape shit on a lot of women who interracially date. So it is a very real thing.
Yeah,
they dox black women.
I also believe too. If a woman of your group is dating outside, then the way you should think about it is, okay, well, it is what it is. Maybe she couldn't find anyone of our group that was fit for her.
Oh, yeah, I gotta show a video. Thank you.
I don't think you should get mad or whatever, shit on them. It just.
Do you have Radical Latino's number?
His number?
How to contact him?
I have to dig through my Instagram messages, but I have him on my Instagram. But
yeah, can you message him on Instagram and tell him to come to his live stream? Because I'm about to play one of his videos. Because True Teacher had a lot of smoke, and this is a smoke session.
Oh yeah. I heard that. Because I don't watch his videos, but I saw.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I saw that that little clip when you hopped in.
Let me get into it.
You hopped in for a quick 20 seconds.
Yeah, because I had something to do, but Truth Teacher had a lot to say when I left.
Yeah.
So all that stuff about y'all
about black women, and I just kind of want to show y'all how they want y'all to stick around for the abuse. Hold on, make sure you tell him to come out because I want to know how did he feel about this.
I don't have a voice and all that other stuff. Nonsense.
That. Thank you again, Eddie. Thank you again, Radical Latino.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much, Q, for chiming in, and Eddie.
And I'm sorry, y'all, that I couldn't get to get back on his live stream. I had to do a room on Clubhouse, and I had to leave. But we finna tell the truth about what really happened and how they and this is why I'm telling y'all have to let the men speak because they'll tell you a lot.
I want Truth to go now, and then I want Rakim a lot. Truth, go ahead. You're muted, by the way, so unmute yourself.
Yeah, I unmuted myself. Listen, I just finished doing a gig in City Island.
So I just got off a live, and I was defended because they were just this is all from that live stream that I did about that they thought it was about colorism, but it was Latin women being the new face of single motherhood.
Yeah.
And I guess they were really invested in my channel. I mean, there was a lot of people on the panel who I didn't agree with. We can all agree that there are some dysfunctions and that we need to all seek help for it. But what this man said kind of really pissed me off. So I want y'all to listen because like I said before, I'm going to let the men speak. And so people don't think I'm crazy. Listen to this, y'all.
I'm in
Tell them they park now trying to walk away from people so y'all can't hear me. All right, I want to say this. I agree full-heartedly with what Denise said and what Bronze Bird said. Listen, at the end of the day, there's many communities that have dysfunction. There's a lot of communities that are experiencing femicide or whatever. We get that, okay?
So there are some groups of people that are experiencing a femicide. We get that. Listen, so they know what's happening. They know. So when they tell you they're confused about what's going on in the community and they don't know about Black women femicide or what's going on in America and all this other stuff, they know. They said whatever.
I'm not telling anybody that if you have a problem, not to speak your truth and talk about what you went through in life. But do me a favor, have the fucking common sense to know who you're talking to, okay? Listen, how are you gonna go up on panels of fucking racists and talk shit about your own people? I don't give a fuck how justified it is.
Now, I don't know who he's talking about. I don't know if he's talking about OG Del Rancho. I don't know if he's talking about Kim. But for me, I didn't go on no panels with no racist people. I went on Kim's panel. I don't give a damn who it was up there. I know he was speaking about my life, and I addressed it. So I don't know who he's talking about.
Know your fucking audience, okay? You do not go in front of the enemy, and let's be fucking real. The people that we're talking about here, those are our enemies. They are not your friends. Okay, so you have problems, justifiable problems with Black men or whatever the case. All right, fine. Hold your community accountable. Hold those men accountable. But you don't go and run to the enemy camp.
So now, I mean, I've seen plenty of conversations of Black women trying to have discussions with Black men. So I guess now you can't speak about your feelings. Now you have to keep it in community.
And start trashing your own people. Because how is that going to work out for you? Well, we just saw on this fucking stream how it worked out for you. Black women going over there, speaking your truth. What do? Throw you under the fucking bus and drag you through the mud. Because they don't see us as different. Black women, they do not see you as being different from the Black man. Get that fucking straight. All right? Stop the fucking bullshit and get it straight. They do not see you as being any different, any better. They look at you like you're garbage. And they use your words again.
It sounds like he's describing a Black man, but I'm confused. So like to address like what he just said like a few minutes ago. I first of all, I've never told, and y'all could put ladies, have you put a 1 in the chat if you know me to never like persuade or say anything about Black women dating Latin men. Have I ever put a 1 in the chat? I've never told y'all to date Latin men. Y'all can be honest. Put a 1.
Yeah. Let me know when I can speak, bro.
No, when I'm done. Okay,
Yeah.
so I've never told any. I don't know what he's talking about. I've never said anything about Black women dating Latin men. Never will. Never will. And this is the reason why. But we can move forward. But I've never said that, and I never will. So if you've never heard me do a live stream, maybe they're mixing me up with someone else. But I've never said it. I've never persuaded not to, because you can do whatever you want to do. But for me, I've never done it.
Against you and your own people. You see, even their own women are saying it. When I was growing up, in our culture, you don't air your fucking dirty laundry in public. There's certain things that it's a home issue, it's a family issue, and you handle that shit in-house. Whatever the fuck we got going on and whatever we need to fix, we fix it in-house. You do not go dragging your shit to people who do not have your best interests at heart and start giving them all your dirt. Have some fucking dignity. And this is what it comes down to, a lack of fucking dignity. Because they're not doing that shit to you. Radical came with the facts. Okay, all this shit that Rancho's talking, all this shit that Cam is talking about.
I've never seen a black woman on Cam's stage. I've never seen a black woman on OG Rancho's channel. Oh, okay, I know who he's talking about now. Okay.
Statistics. Radical came with the motherfucking facts. They're just as twisted. They're having just as much trauma in their communities as we are. But when is the last time you seen these motherfuckers come here talking about how fucked up Latino men are, how fucked up Latino women are? They not doing that shit.
Yes, they are.
They're not doing that.
They are. If you have never been on Clubhouse, they definitely do. They definitely do. There's rooms all over.
Eddie. I mean, yeah.
Go ahead. It's Aya.
Aya. My bad. Aya. Can you agree with me that this is like novella? You know novellas? You know what novella?
No, this is not a novella. This is not, because they wanted this attention, and I know what they want to do. They the channel's growing, so I'm a feed him, and I'm a feed back to the community I came from, just a little bit. I'm gonna give him a little attention.
When are you gonna get a fucking clue and notice? Hey, they got just as much messed up things going on, but they're not trashing their own community. But here you come, all too glad to just spill your guts to people who have no interest for you and do not care about your well-being. Have some damn common sense.
All right, thank you very much, Truth. I'm gonna have Rock Kim.
Common sense is the fact that to know that all our shit is out there anyway. You didn't already put it
like, people don't watch the news. Like, we don't see the crime rate. Like, these white supremacists use the crime rates towards y'all every time y'all have y'all little debates, or when they want to bring you down, or they want to get policies. So the information is out anyway. But the fact that they would rather you hide your abuse instead of the men addressing it, they want you specifically to hold black men accountable. Like, you're a man. So True Teacher didn't say that he's going to go back to the community and start holding men accountable. He's asking now black women, once again, while getting abused, to now go back and tell black women to hold the men accountable. With the range of saying that Latin women don't... I don't even want to talk about Latin women because, like I said before, I know y'all sensitive about that topic. Other groups of women are not complaining about their men. That's a lie. I hear it every day. I do studies on it. I do rooms on it.
Out there. Ain't no secret what's going on in the black community. Like, have some common sense.
Common sense. Have some motherfucking common sense.
Wait. We're not fighting.
We're not fighting. No, we're going to... The only thing I'm doing is saying, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. We're not fighting. True. We're not fighting. Let's chill out. That's not what we're not gonna have that. Rakim, go ahead, bro. You're muted, by the way. There you go.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, Rad? What's up, Denise? Jose? And I'm gonna agree with Truth and Denise. You know what that dude was just saying a minute ago when he's saying that.
Does Denise consider herself black?
Yeah. Yes, she does.
Okay.
Black women are deciding to speak up. Man, black men have been getting shitted on for the last 40-something years. When I was growing up, I can even see media in talk shows and movies dehumanizing black men.
But the smoke is never for the media. Nobody ever has smoke for the news. Nobody ever has smoke for all these TV shows that degrade black men. Nobody ever has smoke for any other YouTuber or white conservatives who disrespect black men daily. Never any smoke. Only for black women.
In general. A lot of the times the situation they talk about black men being abusing women, that happens in every community. But one thing they'll never go into, what about...
But why would they talk about any other community if they're black? That's another thing too. Y'all act like every other community doesn't have discussions. Why are we when we talk about abuse, I'm not going to talk about white man's abuse because I'm not white. Why would black women start talking about comparing their abuse experiences to white women? They're not white. When white women talk about their experiences that they have with their men, they don't compare black women. That's really weird that they keep doing it.
About the black women that turn around and get black men killed by making false accusations that he put his hands on me and I'm gonna go get my brother or I'm gonna go get my cousin, and they just fucking turn around and blow this dude's head off.
I haven't heard not one story of that happening. Please send me a link.
Over something that wasn't even just. They don't even talk about black boys. Like, what about the women that's abusing black boys in the household? And I got love for my sisters. Don't get me wrong on that. I got love for my sisters. But far too many of y'all, especially with this divestment shit, y'all are like really off y'all rocker. Because see, that's why I don't feel any type of ways when it came to that stream when I heard, because the way I looked at it, let them fight with each other. Because it's all good when it's black men being bashed by everybody. It's all good on that note. But when it comes down to women, when they start ridiculing the women, then all of a sudden everybody got a problem. And I say it's no different from a motherfucker standing next to a Klansman. You standing next to a Klansman, I don't care.
And I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm starting to think I'm an or ableist. But I think that like these men are a little bit slow. Crystalline put out the definition of what divestment means, and I sent it to multiple groups of people. It has nothing to do with men. Nothing to do. There's a whole breakdown of what divestment is. It has nothing to do with men at all.
Is it brief, bro? Can you reiterate it for? Or no, that's too long.
Not now. I'll send it to you.
I send it to my Instagram.
Don't come over here and ask me for help when you and the Klansmen start fighting. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear?
And what do you know? One white and one black woman who's interracially dating who ever goes back and like asks a black man for anything? I've never heard of that. But thank you.
This is the way.
You're not strong enough to help me out there. We out there with our fists up helping you.
No.
We're black women are out there in the forefront.
We're not fighting. We're not fighting. Let's chill out.
You spoke.
Pretty cool. On Friday night.
Q. You're gonna speak in a minute. Let Rakim go. You and then you'll go next, and then Olabor will go. Rakim, finish what you gotta say, because I know Q wants to answer. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. Most of the time when black women get out there on the front lines, it's because a lot of women want to get out there for the attention, because a lot of...
And that's why you remove yourself. If I see a black woman at a protest, I swear to God, I'm going to go out with my speaker and my Tesla and my big ass speaker, and I'm going to play this live stream with this man saying that the reason why you're out here is for attention. Can we get a ringtone for this, please? This is a ringtone. We need a ringtone for this. Because if I catch you outside anytime when this man is saying that you out here protesting for a dead man's body, it's for attention, get a ringtone, and I'm going to play it. If I catch you marching in my neighborhood, I swear to God, I'm going to play this.
Black women are deprived of attention. They're jealous of black men, that the media promotion that they get, which is out of black men's control, and... Like, am I saying, like, one thing I am going to say is the issues within our community? Absolutely. I'm not denying that. But a lot of this stuff that y'all talking about, like, oh, black women haven't been able to say this and that is outright lie. That's outright a lie, Q, and you know that. And you still harvesting a lot of this pain and stuff, Q. Like, I thought the whole point of divestment was when you go to divest from the community in general. You marry some...
Oh, wait. So he knows what divestment means, but still continues to compare it to a white man. Or another. You see, the semantics is funny when it comes down to these things, because that's why I said you just got to let them speak. Stop arguing with them on live streams. Let them tell on themselves.
You remember the real world?
And you get together. Hey, why don't you get with your elders, the brothers, the men in the community, and build something? Then you pull me in. You hate each other. You don't even like your son. And you talking bad about me? No,
that's a lie. That's a lie.
Wait. Hold on. Let her finish.
Won't you build with them? You keep fighting me. You got your dukes up with me, and there's 20 other men out here waiting for you to talk to them. You want Holly, Pookie, Ray Ray, and the educated layman get together and come to some type of means for real, saying, "Hey, we got to get together and build this bad boy to bring the women back here."
But can I say something real quick?
Wait. No, wait, because I got other people. Hold on. All aboard. Go right ahead, because I'm gonna have these two people come in. All right, all aboard. What's going on? Thank you for coming in. And what you got to say?
Hi, Radical. I want to say, fuck black men. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yo.
I want to say that, no, I think that all of this, it seems like it's coming from a place of pain. And I understand some of the points. Like, I think I'm not going to speak for anyone else, right? But I think what some people are saying is they want results. Well, other people.
That
was hilarious, bro.
Oh my God. Go ahead. So I see we have your fave. Hi, your fave. Go ahead. Oh, so here you go, fighter. So I'm sorry to laugh. They gave you what right here what divestment means. So divestment equals self-preservation.
How you date is an aspect of it. Oh, okay, yeah. So that means that they're not opposed to dating a black man.
Yeah. Well, I already told you before. My mom was a divested woman. I am black. I mean, well, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't understand. At the end of the day, you're supposed to date who's best for you individualistically, right?
But that's what divestment is. I'm not getting.
Yeah. So then the divestment thing is just asinine. The title of it, because that's what you're supposed to do. Period. Right.
Okay. So what's the point of it? There's movements for everything.
Right.
Is there not movements in Dominican Republic?
As far as dating, no.
No, as far as in general.
Yeah, I mean, there's always groups, certain groups.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure that there's definitions to what those groups are doing, but they decide to make a movement of it, so it's more impactful, right?
I guess so, but I'm not aware of any group.
So that's fine.
That has any significance in Dominican Republic.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe they should divest too. Your fave. Go ahead.
Here we go.
Your fave, you're there?
Yeah, but I'm just waiting for him to be quiet.
Yeah, fighter, you have to mute your mic, please.
Yeah, I'm muted, bro. I was muted.
Okay, just mute yourself.
Oh no, you laughed when he said my name, so I wanted to wait and see if you were going to laugh again or say something, By the way, Dominican women are definitely divesting. The one born in the U.S., they're definitely going to white men, and Asian men. So yeah, it's an interesting live stream that you're playing. I just wanted to say, I wonder if poor Lily Petal still think black men are sexy now that she may become a divorcee with 2 kids or 3, whatever it is. I wonder if her mind changed. That's all.
Thank you so much. So Radical, this was your live stream. This was actually a good live stream. I want you to talk about like the statistics first before, like, because I don't know what part of that you had. I wish I could have stayed more, but I actually had an event to do on Clubhouse, so I couldn't like stay that long. But like, what did you find during your statistics, and what did you think about the video? I mean, as a Latin man, about what I said, and the title of my video that I did before.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. I just came to clarify anything that about that stream that people wanted some answers for. One, I do believe that I try to be at least as fair as possible when it came to that stream. I did want more.
No, the problem was not the stream. There was no problem.
No, I know. I just want to clarify anything because I know I'm getting messages now saying that you should have had more black women there, and I would have definitely allowed more black women there if more black women would have came. Like I don't got no control over that, but I kind of was seeing your point and Q's point the more that stream kept on going, where the the way some black men were expressing themselves, and I was like, whoa, you know what I mean? Just caught me off guard. Again, I wasn't I wasn't privy to those type of engagements in my personal life, so I didn't really know how certain black men, saw black women or how they operated. And now the statistics that I found was from a peer-reviewed research about single motherhood, and they took a 10-year statistic from 1999 all the way up to 2019, and it said that Latin women, and they use raw numbers for it. Latin women, the single motherhood rate went up, down, and then went up again. And at 2019, it was at 3,000. Was it 3,600 and something? And black women single mother rate was at 4,600 and something. Basically, a thousand point difference. But still, Latin and black women were neck and neck. But when it came to white women, they pretty much doubled it to 6,000 something. So I found that very interesting. The reason why I wanted to say that and put those stats out is because not by what you said or not what you did, but based on the stream that Kim was having, and Kim and OG pretty much were saying that black women are being rampant out here with single mother rates, and I'm like, that's not true. And they were like trying to make it seem like Latin women were the end all be all, and there was no single motherhood in the Latin community, which is completely false. So I was trying to, disprove that. And on top of that, OG even said that black women are the lowest of the totem pole in the women community, which is completely false in my opinion. So I wanted to at least
Well,
put those stats out there.
He would be talking about his wife because his wife is black.
Yeah.
Now, can I ask a hard question?
Don't wait, Radical. Oh no, wait, Fighter. Go ahead, Radical.
Yeah, so those are the type of things I wanted to like disprove, and I really hope I did disprove it. I hope people actually saw the stats that I put up and actually did their own research.
Yeah, I'm going to share the video because
Okay.
it was actually a good live stream, and I'm actually going to use it for my video that I'm going to do tomorrow. While Black women should stop marching and burn the cape. I really am.
All right. Okay.
Radical, don't go away. Hold on.
I'm not, but I hope I did disprove those type of things, because the last thing I want to hear is, any negative talk when it comes to black women or Latin women at all. But when it comes to people like OG and Kim who have a certain narrative that they want to spit, and they coming at black women, that to me was a huge red flag to me. I didn't appreciate that whatsoever. So I felt like I should have at least defended black women. And before I did the stream, I did get some messages like, "Yo, why are you defending black women for?" Which I felt like it was a little odd why I would get those type of messages. But
Yeah, and it was some black men, right?
Yeah, according to the IG post, they were black men. I can't confirm it, but based on the photos, I'm gonna assume it was. But they were
what
like
IG post?
No, well, by the IG Avi, like the little Avi thing, the little pictures.
Profile
or whatever.
picture?
Yeah. So based on that, mind you, they had like no followers or whatever the case is, but based on that, I got like three of them saying, "Yo, why are you going to be defending these bed wenches and all that?" I'm like, "Whoa, what's this animosity? Chill out." And I got like messages from that. I also got like, "Yo, you don't speak for our community, da 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 da." So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna still do the stream. I could care less what y'all think, but I did want more black women to come because they feel like Q was a little, I'm not gonna say ambushed, but felt like everybody was just agreeing on one side and she was the only one on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to be neutral and fair as possible.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, that was actually a good old live stream. I'm definitely going to use it again because the capes definitely need to be burned. And yeah, you got to change the name though because nobody's going to watch it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
You have to change it.
What was any suggestions? You think I should
So
change it
you have
to?
to change that. Nobody's gonna type in Eddie at him because that person doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, okay. So your Ayaha,
Yeah. Yes.
He's
okay.
on the FBI most wanted list right now.
Oh, my fault. Okay, I wasn't aware. I'm sorry. I didn't
No,
try.
it's
I'm
no, it's
trying to.
fine. I'm just saying that nobody's gonna come. Nobody is gonna watch
I
the
got you.
video.
I got
Yeah.
you. I got you. I'll change it. I'll change it.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow. That was a great live stream. I just had to say.
Mhm.
Um, but it's just really funny how those men were up there. Really, True Teacher is hilarious. He's a funny person. Is he like really black though? Like, or like, how does that work? I'm not quite questioning nobody's blackness. Let me know.
I don't know. You're gonna have to speak
All right,
to.
guys, can I ask y'all a question real quick?
What do you have? Is it
I
participating in
understand we're
the?
having like a family reunion moment right now, but all right, so can we say that the man that's most desired, quote unquote, would match up with the female that's most desired within that same group? And
Well,
wouldn't it match up if you
that
understand what I'm saying?
that doesn't make sense.
Okay,
don't get
so
it either.
okay, sorry, okay. All right, so what group do what group do sorry, I'm reading the comments, sorry. What group do in America, in the United States, do women deem the most desirable?
White
Uh,
men.
White men? Okay.
Yes,
So
white men.
white men. All right. So in your eyes, right? You're a woman. I just want to hear your perspective. In your eyes, what group of women would be deemed the most desirable then?
Um, between Asian or white, I guess.
Between Asian and white. Okay. All right. So no, because I'm just trying to see if the groups match up. So if the white man is the most desirable, then that should mean that the white woman should be up to par with the white man,
but they have.
right?
Hold on, wait. So let me
Because of
break
the
this down.
lifestyle. Because of the lifestyle.
No, it's not about lifestyle. It's about
Okay.
proximity. So the majority of white people are in proximity of white people. But if you're looking at matches, right? So the most successful matches between marriage rates is black women and non-black men. So they have the most successful marriage rates. The worst because we're talking about pairs, right?
Oh, right. Okay. Got
So
you. Got you.
black women and non-black men have more successful marriage rates than black on black, white on white, Asian on Asian, and anybody else. The person who has the worst is black men and non-black women. They have the worst. So they're the worst pairs.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. Okay. I'm just trying to understand. Okay. All right. All right. I'm just learning, bro. I'm just learning. That's why I
No,
ask
it's
questions.
yeah, because I just
Okay.
have to clarify that.
Also, I didn't know nothing about the definition of divestment. I didn't know what it was, but I just learned what it was right now. So
Hold on,
But
well,
remember, there's levels to it for
yeah,
each group.
there is
oh, okay,
levels,
okay.
and there's videos on it too. There's many women who did videos on it, and it has nothing to do with a man. So I'm
Well,
gonna.
it does. It does.
No, it doesn't. How are you going to tell a woman about
Not
their?
100%. No.
You just said that a movement. You said that you know nothing about the movement, right? Because obviously, y'all keep saying it's about white men, which is not. And now
Okay.
you're telling people now you're telling women what their movement is.
Okay. All right. Let me put it like this, brother. if unless you guys were unless these group of women were lesbians, then I would understand. But no, this has to do with being with men. This has a lot to do
Everything
with
that's
men.
not okay. So feminism has nothing to do with men. There's so many movements that have nothing to do with men. There's the
Okay,
black.
no.
Hold
I
on,
said
wait.
no.
There's the black.
You
Wait.
misunderstood
There's
me,
the
bro.
black
You
brother.
misunderstood me,
Wait.
bro.
There's the black brotherhood. There's the black brotherhood, which is a group of men who legitly focus on black men's issues or colored men's issues, whatever.
Right.
It has nothing to do with women. There's a lot of movements because why are y'all always confused when black women do stuff? everybody else could do stuff, but you'll understand it. When a black woman does it, it's just like, well, no, it has to do with the man. And that's the problem. That's what I've been saying. Black men and black women have been so attached for so long. You cannot even detach. You can't even believe that a black woman is doing something without a man. It's just like so scary. You're like, oh my God, what do you mean? No, it has nothing to do with the man. It's a piece of it, like your fave has said, but it has nothing to do. It's not overall about men.
Okay.
I have a question for him. Do you believe black men divest? If you say no, I have an example.
Of course they do.
Okay, all right. So how come you can't understand what I is saying about black women?
Wait, who are you speaking to?
No, I answered. I didn't answer for him, but I just answered for myself. Yeah, of course, black women divest.
Oh, okay.
Of course, that's a given. Like everybody divests, of course.
Well, next time they go in your DMs and try to say, "Why are you defending us?"
Yeah.
Ask them why are they still going down to Sosua and all the other places.
Everyone divests.
Like, don't they have the travel brothers, the passport brothers?
Yeah, passport bros. Yeah,
Yeah, like that's a movement.
Wait, are you serious? That's a thing?
Yeah, that's
What
a
do you
movement.
mean?
Yeah.
Come
Bro,
on now.
go in YouTube.
I didn't know
and
nothing about it.
Type it
Stop
in.
playing, man. You've spoken to them. You've gone to
Nah, I have no
the.
idea
What do
about-
you think? What do you think the whole Miko situation is about? What do you think?
That has nothing to do with SYSBM. He was just traveling.
Yeah, no. But that. Oh my God! Right.
But you can still roll with that.
Radical, Miko, Third Mundo, those channels.
Those people, that's great. But I'm
Maya Sosua.
I'm speaking specifically about that movement. So that's great. You see, so now you know what a movement looks like. So there's a purpose for a movement, and sometimes it just happens to do with women over there. That's great. But
I hope. All right. So let me ask you this: when do you feel, or do you think, or believe that the movement has succeeded? At what point?
But that's not, and movements should never succeed unless everybody is. I don't know. I can't speak for the movement because I'm not a black woman. But hold on, wait. Hold on, wait, y'all. I think that it was. Ashley. You're here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. You have to just let me know who it is because it's not telling me that you're unmuting your mic, so I don't know who's who. Okay.
It's Ashley. Can you hear
Okay,
me?
go ahead, Ashley. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound great.
Yeah. So, okay, I just kind of wanted to further explain the whole divestment thing because I feel like people are still not getting it, especially the men. So I want to ask Fighter, in the Latin community, do you believe that there's a divestment movement?
To be honest, I don't care enough to notice it.
Dude, come on. You know it's true.
So do
There is a
No. I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest with you. I'm not making this up. I don't care enough to notice.
Okay,
Bro,
so
I'm gonna just say I don't care enough.
I was just asking that because, in my opinion, I don't really believe that there is, at least not to the, to the extent as it is in like the Black community or Black American community specifically. Divestment is not just about dating, like dating interracially. That's part of it, but that's not all that it's about. You don't have to date interracially. You can still exclusively date Black men and be divested from quote unquote.
Okay. I understand what you're saying now. Okay,
It's Black women kind of just sort of diverting themselves from Black male worship, right? The unreciprocated loyalty, kind of like when he was just playing the live stream and the guy said, oh, if Black women are out there protesting is because it's for attention. So what he's showing is that Black men don't appreciate what Black women are doing for them when they go out and advocate for them, right?
Yeah.
That unreciprocated loyalty and advocacy, that's what people are trying to get Black women to stray away from and say, hey, if they're not going to advocate for us, if they're not going to support us, promote us, then we're not going to do it for them.
Yeah, yeah, that, but that's
But my whole thing is that, like, fighter, you're gaslighting because you know
I'm
the
not
difference.
gaslighting.
You
No, I'm
are.
not
You know the
gaslighting.
difference
So that's in
because
essence what it is.
because
Now,
you're saying that you don't care if there's one in the Latin community, but you are invested in one that's in the Black American
No, I
community.
know. No,
no, the reason why I
I'm
posed
not.
that question to him was because I believe, at least from what I see from the outside, the Latin community, it's pretty balanced. The men tend to support the women, as you can see with the other live stream when those Hispanic men came to defend their women. That was kind of an example of how
And they
of
got
the
slaughtered.
of the balance. So the women don't feel like they need really to have a divestment movement because they're being protected, they're being supported and advocated for.
Eddie knows why I'm here.
I would say I would disagree with that
At
because
least in the broader
yeah,
sense, it is.
okay, yes and no. In the broader sense, yes, but there are plenty of Latin women who I've even heard on
I don't
certain
want to talk about
channels.
Latin women because
But
y'all
yeah,
are sensitive, and I don't
Right,
want.
of
but
course,
when you
of course,
compare
but
the black community and other communities, it's not the same. It's
no, you're
just
right, you're
nowhere
right,
near
you're
the
right.
same. And
No, you're right, you're
that was
right.
my point.
No, you're
So
right, you're right,
maybe
you're right.
people
Eddie, you can speak down on Latin women all you want. Go ahead.
I
I'm
don't
here to
care.
hear it, bro.
I could
I'm
care
all
less
ears, brother.
about
I'm all ears. I'm all ears.
So my point to fighter and to anyone else is just to understand like what divestment is. So when you hear people say divestment, they're not just talking about dating interracially. That's part of it. That is part of divesting, right? But that's not all that it's about. There's layers to it. It's a lot more than that.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
about to hop out, and all I want to say is a shout out to everybody that spoke their piece. I was more educated on this thing than I was. I didn't know most of this. One thing I will say is it's true what she is saying. In the broader sense, Latin women aren't divesting, but there are groups that are divesting, that are majority Latin women.
Radical, what are you saying?
But what I'm saying is
But
that
he's a Latin man. You can't tell him about his experience.
what
Thank
I'm
you.
saying what I'm saying is Latin women are divesting, and not at a broader sense, but they are. But what I will say is
Radical,
that
you basically said the sky's blue, but it's not blue.
no, that's not what I said. But if that's what you understood, then okay. What I will say is that the fact that those men in that stream got together and unified for the hate for black women, that was egregious, and that's something that shouldn't even be happening. But it is what it is. They're gonna do them, and they're gonna do them. But shout out to you, and I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.
I think that black women just need to stop paying attention to what black men are saying. Most of them are going to be against divestment because it's not in their best interest. Black women divesting from the black community is not in black men's interest. So most of them are going to speak against it. I think black women just need to just tune them out completely and go their own way.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ashley. You said a word. Jeannie, are you there? Jeannie? Jenny? Sorry, I said Jenny, are you there? Jenna? Oh, she fell off. Everybody fell off. Okay, I'm going to drop the link back in the chat. And then I'm probably going to wrap up. Ashley is so smart. I miss Ashley on my live stream. I don't know. I feel like everybody, well, there's a few people. Y'all come back every now and then. But all the women who used to be on my live streams before, they like come in every now and then. But yeah, black women focus on black women. Who gives a damn about what black men are doing? But I dropped the chat for everybody who dropped off. Yeah, since Santana says black men cater to us Latina women. Yeah, they do, and that's great. Congratulations. That's one more baby mama that's not a black woman. So be proud.
Oh, Aya.
Yes.
Oh, this is Cherry.
Go ahead, Cherry.
Yeah, I just think it's very strange how people are really in their feelings about us. Not, and it's not even just us dating out, it's about us not doing certain things. So when you divest, you basically don't do things that don't serve you. And so that could mean not participating in other people's movements, fighting for other people because that's being your masculine. Anybody got time for that? And it's so funny because I don't know if you saw it, but this white woman from Italy drew this very masculine photo of this black woman with a very she had like a feminist bra. It was basically feminism was written on her bra. She was drawn like kind of like an ape almost, but you could tell she was a human, right? Had a short like shaved head with pink hair, and she was pouncing on a guy that had a hand out and it said patriarchy. So when black women who are tired of that mess and tired of being used as a pawn in certain women's feminism schemes, we basically showed out and we got that thing deleted. And then a black woman ended up making a white version of the same picture. And so it's so funny to me that when you look on that woman's Instagram, the Italian woman's Instagram, she'd never really draw a black woman in a very feminine position, just basking out in the sun, enjoying her time, or indulging in the finer things in life, like maybe wine tasting or something like that. She didn't draw us in that type of way. One of the first things she did, she drew us another time, but this is around the second or third time she drew us on that page. And she drew us in a very masculine, aggressive way to make us undesirable.
Oh, you mean with a cape on, burning down stuff?
Yes. So that's one of the ways that we can divest. It's basically not, caping for people really at all until we do our research about them. And if we're going to support someone, we have to get something out of it. Like, you can't keep supporting people who basically just say, well, if you're in trouble, I don't know what you're going to do. That's not smart. You have to get a return back or something. So that's one of the ways that we divested as well.
Thank you so much. AP, you're there? AP?
I'm here.
Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sis.
Okay, well, I know that divestment has a lot of different layers. And I kind of don't like that everybody keeps thinking that we just want to all run after white men. Because,
thank you.
Yeah, that bothers me that people think that that's what it's about, and it's not. To me, okay, maybe I'm at a different stage than other people, but I think that divestment means is that traditionally Black women have followed suit with certain things. They were supposed to be social justice warriors. They were supposed to hold a brother down. They were supposed to do different things, and it hasn't served us. And if something is not working, stop doing it. Open up your options and do things that are going to better you and make you the best version of yourself, and turn your back on things that don't serve you. So if you decide, hey, usually on my vacation, I visit my friend in South Carolina, or I visit my family, do something different. Is that serving you? Go to Italy. Maybe you'll meet Mr. Aldo, and maybe you can get something going with Aldo. It's not that you're a sex tourist or anything. You're just trying something new, and you're trying to become the best version of yourself, and you're turning your back on things that don't serve you. And, that can mean being the butt end of people's joke. It could be, you're dressing a certain way because you're trying to attract a certain man, and you're like, no, I want to be more open. I want to try something different. It's about opening up your mind and being open, and letting opportunities come your way, and just growing, and there's not an end, because when you're growing more every day. It's not about running after white men. Now, when you do divest, you may find yourself in circles where there are more white men than there were when you were just doing the same thing every day. You might take up golf, and you might meet white guys. So if you do, then be open. But it doesn't mean that all of these Black women are packing their bags and following white men. And it does bother me when people keep thinking that that's what it's about. It's just about being the best version of yourself that you could be, and not being shackled by traditional roles and what people think you should be.
Thank you for saying that. And I really, I'm going to be honest. I think they understand what it is. I think they're trying to be funny, and like just not care.
But Eddie, the problem is that what's kind of annoying me a little bit is that they're asking people that are saying, "Yeah, we want white guys," so that's making it because everybody's not on the same page.
That's true.
And that's why they're able to clown us and say y'all are looking desperate. Y'all are just going after what. That's why they're able to clown us, because we're not on code and we're not saying the same thing.
Okay, I understand now. I'm glad you cleared that up for me, because I was confused before, and
Where did you get that from anyway?
No, that I thought that the women that were part of the divestment group meant, all black men ain't shit, that they never gonna be shit. So I was confused on it. I'm like, damn, like, why do they think about about black men when there's a lot of great black men out there, So
Okay, but that's another thing too. Just like, Christianity. I'm not going to go to. Aren't there different factions of Christianity?
correct. There is. Yes, you're right.
It's the same thing.
Correct. Okay.
That different people are at different parts of their journey, and maybe some people are purging themselves, and they're just, venting. Maybe one group is doing that. Maybe another group is recruiting.
Okay.
Maybe another group is in the luxury phase where they're talking about their trip to Italy or their trip to Zimbabwe or so they're at different stages of divestment. But I don't want people thinking that everybody is just packing their bags and following behind white
Excuse me, miss. What is your name, miss?
APBXNY. AP from Bronx, New York.
Okay, miss, you are the most.
Nina, you have the video playing in the background.
Who, me?
No, not you.
Not you. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, Nina, just close out. Just close out the video in the background. Close the YouTube tab. Go ahead, AP. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just.
AP, you're the most level-headed. Yeah, I don't know. There's a echo.
I just, because I don't know what's going on. It's saying that Nina, you have to cut off the YouTube in the background, and then I'll have you come back up.
But yeah, I just don't want us to look like, we went from worshiping black men to worshiping white men, because that's insane. That's not what we're doing.
I hate when people say that about us. That's not what we're doing.
Yeah,
that's
insane. That's like jumping from the frying pan to the fire. That doesn't make it. That's dumb. No, we're not doing that. There are things that black women have done in the past that have not served us, and we're recognizing it and being cognizant about it, and we're saying, okay, moving forward, we're not going to do that anymore.
You need to come with X, Y, and Z. If you're going to come to me, how is that desperate? I have standards. I'm not just saying, come bring your skin tone and your height and your phallus, and then I'm a praise and worship you like you're a god or something. We're not doing that over here.
And so, just as a side thing, say you are in a community and your features are not appreciated, and you go someplace else and somebody says, oh my God, your features are so exotic. Well, that's serving you. Yes. So why would you go back to the place where the people are saying, I don't like the way you look, and then you go to, Bora Bora and people say, wow, I love the way you look.
Right.
So you go
makes perfect sense.
Yeah, you're celebrated. You go where it's working for you, and you have your head on the swivel, and you do what works for you. And you just don't look back, and wherever you land, that's wherever you land.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you with that. No, of course not.
And there needs to be a movement where every movement doesn't need to address doesn't need to be approved by a man. And I feel like men are coming to G-check it and see if it's good or if it's good.
Now, Eddie, I'm sorry, Ayan, yeah. Aya. What is that? An N at the end? Because it's silent. What is that? An N?
It's Aya. Just say Aya. Aya.
Okay, bro. I love the way she speaks. Like, bruh, she should have AP should have her own channel. Do you have your own channel or something?
Everybody keeps saying that to me. I am gonna get a channel. Everyone keeps asking me to get
the
one.
channel.
You have a soft, tender voice that anyone can listen to and comprehend. I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. Now, Aya, what it what is that letter at the end after that A? What letter is that?
It's an N.
It's an N. Okay, so
Yeah.
is it silent?
No, it's not silent. Just call me Aya. Aya.
Aya. Okay.
Hold on, wait.
Aya.
There's somebody. Hi, the verbal assassin. How are you? Can you hear me? I don't know what's going on with
Is she on mute?
No, she's not on mute. And for some reason I can't see who, like, when somebody's on mute, it says that they're mute. When somebody's off mute, it says that they're mute. It's weird. I don't know what's going on.
I can. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. You know what? No, I'm here.
I can hear you good. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. But y'all can hear me now, right?
Yes, lady.
Yes, that's correct.
We can hear you, verbal assassin.
I think she's delayed.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think I might have had a delay. But listen, I'm sorry. I came up here because I just got off of somewhere else, and I peeked in here because got the mentions and everything, or the reminder, and I'm just asking. No one come out with a bag on me because I know I'm late, but I really hope that divested Black women aren't feeling like you have to explain yourselves to anyone.
Oh no.
I hope that's not what's happening.
That's not what's happening here. We were just this is a long conversation that just happened.
Okay, again, that's why I said I'm sorry, because this is what I hate. What I hate is that Black women feel like they have to do all of this explaining to people, in particular men who are very bold to question women and ask women, Black women, why they're doing this and why they're doing that, and expecting an explanation. Yet I never see these same men go over to the manosphere spaces and those really horrible Black woman hating spaces and ask them the same question.
I've been over there, ma'am. I've been over there before.
Okay, but this hold on, wait. I don't think that this was happening. I think that he just asked the question and he brought it up. And it wasn't being explained right.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Sometimes, why can't sometimes people just view a person?
Yeah, just so that somebody was trying to explain it, but that's all. On this channel, no one has to explain anything to any man. And he knows that.
And I know, and I understand that you do know that. It's just that I just want Black women to do whatever it is you want to do. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody about anything. If they want to think this or they want to think that, let them. Because either way, from where I'm sitting, Black women can never win anyway. So you know what? F it. Do what makes you happy. Be how you want to be. That makes you happy. You owe no one nothing, especially strange men on YouTube, strange women on YouTube who are invested in what men think and the validation from men, and not in their own self-actualization and happiness. You don't have to do any of that ever. So that's all I'm saying. And this young man on here, I hear him starting to try to give her praises. I understand the desire, I do. And if it's what you want to do, then I'm all for it. But don't ever feel like you owe any explanation to anybody for what you say and what you do, because you don't. You're allowed to live, breathe, and be happy. And whatever that looks like for a Black woman, to me, I'm with it. And I ain't got to agree with it. That's where I come. in on that. So if I'm wrong about what was happening, then I do absolutely
You
apologize.
don't apologize. This is you. Hold on, wait. You know, you never have to apologize, or like that's not what this is about. So if you need some clarity on here, this is the channel to do so. I made this channel for y'all to speak, so you don't apologize, please.
No,
Never.
I appreciate it. I just don't want to be real, but I love Black women so much, and I'm so tired of us being policed by everybody and being questioned and being told we have to be the bigger person and other people aren't being told that. It's just like time out for all that. And I was looking at the chat and seeing many different women being irritated. And so I just came in and observed, and I just wanted to ask a question. Eddie, I really do like you. I love your channel. I'm just started to come in here, and I did put my email in there in the chat, but I don't think you got it. I do have that video.
Put it in a private chat.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the private chat for you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, y'all.
Stop saying sorry.
Okay,
No, girl, you said a whole word. What was
Because
the
I'm
reason?
very, I'm very brash. Okay, I'm really toning it down because I try to be proper in other people's houses. But listen, in my house, I don't know, Eddie, if you've ever heard me on a panel. I'm terrible. I have no sense at all whatsoever because I have no care at all whatsoever about these men's feelings. I enjoy Black male dusty tears. They season food quite lovely, actually. It has a very, acquired taste to the Black male tears. I like to season them with everything. It's just quite tasty, surprisingly. So I love making them cry. It's my pleasure. So I'm being tame right now, and that's why I'm apologizing, just because I don't want to disrespect your channel at all.
No,
I just had to say what I had to say.
Thank you, and I appreciate it. And some things just need to be said. So maybe you saw a different point of view of it that I didn't, but I appreciate you.
Yes, I'm gonna have to agree. What was your name again? I'm sorry. The last speaker.
Jump off. I think she.
Are you talking about verbal?
Oh,
Yeah, it was
yeah, verbal assassin. She did come in and assassinate. She really did. she came. She did it. She read the assignment and she finished it.
Oh, this is light. This is light work for verbal.
Yes, honestly, Oh, I'm sorry, Aya.
Oh no, go ahead. Sorry, I just want to make sure Chantel. Chantel, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Chantel. Chantel.
Hi. Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I don't see anybody's names or anything, so I didn't know anyone came up. I'm so sorry. You can go ahead and speak your piece and everything. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. Hi everyone. My name is Chantel. I am from Belize, which is a Caribbean country and as well Central American country. I just want to say that in Belize, a lot of the men here are the same as in America. They're similar in personalities, the things they do, but the difference here, a lot of Black women, they don't wait for approval from anyone. They just do what they want to do. So if their families are upset, if their friends, whoever, they don't care. They're just doing what's best for them. But eventually, if the person is decent, then they're from like, okay, this person is good enough for you, making sure that they're okay. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Yeah, so.
You said a word. It's the same way in Trinidad too, where women are allowed to date whoever they want, and there's no policing. Nobody acts or anything. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cherry. Go ahead. Cherry, you
Oh,
there?
dang. I
Mine was-
actually had a really good point, but I forgot now.
I'm sorry,
It
y'all.
was
StreamYard is acting really weird today. I don't know what's going on. It's glitching. I can't say what's up.
yeah.
It's yeah.
I think I can probably get it while I'm talking. Hold on. Let's see. I think it had basically. I honestly I wanted to do like a little bit of a kind of
You talk about
experiment.
the
What I
verbal
just said
assassin.
earlier. Oh, I'm sorry.
You talk about the verbal assassin.
Well, kind of like branching off of what she just said. I would actually kind of want to see how people misconstrue my words, like basically what I said in the beginning, like when I first talked, because they'll listen to our literal standards. It's not, I'm not reasoning, I'm not explaining anything. If anything, I'm just telling you how it is. I feel like sometimes it can come off as like, you know, oh, I'm explaining why I'm not choosing this person, this person. Well, that it is kind of like that, but at the same time, I'm really not. I'm just saying this is how it is. This is my standards, and you're not going to judge me for something and live my life. I just find it very strange how people are really in their feelings about Black women saying, I don't want to date this type of person, or I don't feel like living this way. I don't feel like struggling. And for some reason, we get like a very visceral response from people. Like, wow, you don't want to struggle? Like, you know, we're not used to you seeing this. I mean, let's be honest. There's been actual like examples of other races of women, men, particularly I guess Black men in this case, white women. I'm not sure about Asian women, but for sure, like this white woman was like freaking out because she saw a Black woman living her best life, just having a nice picnic in like a really nice looking scenery, right? And she wasn't used to seeing Black women that way, so she freaked out. A Black man in this other pose was saying, "Oh, I'm not used to seeing Black women and, you know, looking like this." And this Black woman was just in luxury. She was just living her best life. And so clearly, people have a very small and very like a restrictive view of us, that if we branch out of that view, if we do anything different, it makes people very uncomfortable. And I just think it's very interesting, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say.
Yeah, I just want to say, ladies, you never have to explain yourself to a man on here, not even me. And two, the reason why they know what the word divestment means. Being confused brings viewers, and Black women always come to explain themselves, like the verbal assassin says. So that's why they like to have these conversations revolving around that. Next year, it'll be something else. So that's why they talk about these things. That's why divestment is so big. Because you saw that man in that video, and he knows that it gathers women's attention when he says those things. Because you saw how he was able to articulate what divestment meant. At first, he was saying it was about men, but then he was like, I know y'all want to divest and help yourselves and protect yourselves, and that's fine. Okay, so you know, like what? Like, so you know what it is. But you're pretending you don't.
Yeah, I think a part of him wants us to be like, well, you know, not all Black men, or not all this, or no, I don't do that, not all this. Like, I pretty much see people for who they are, and I don't question it, because the longer you question that mess, it seems like that person's life gets really hard. Because you make really bad decisions if you're constantly, you know, not accepting reality. So if you're not accepting what you're seeing and what you're, other people around you could be going through stuff, and you'd be like, well, I haven't personally gone through, or even if you did go through it, you're saying, okay, let me try again, let me try again. Divestment is about not trying that thing again that didn't work out the first time. Learn from your mistakes, take accountability for your actions, and do better next time. It's literally saying, like, I made a terrible mistake the last time I chose to take back a dude who was cheating on me and was ain't crap. And so next time dude shows any sign of being a little, you know, a little off, you just cut it off. And it's so freeing because, you know, especially in the Black community, they try to make you feel bad for being single. Like, being single is so terrible. Like, oh, you're gonna die alone. Oh, this and that. And I'm like, man, bitch. I mean, it's not hard to get a man's. Like, I don't know why. Even in quality, it's not
Yeah,
that hard.
I'm seeing the same thing. I'm just like, okay, well, you know, none of these women I know have a problem with getting a Black man. So I don't know where is this coming from.
I don't know either. I think they've been around a certain type of Black woman, and they keep projecting on us and thinking that we're that type of Black woman. But I'm like, you don't even know me. That's the problem. They get way too comfortable. You seen that live with Pink Pill, when I guess his name, you know, starts with a G and a C. He came on saying like, oh, the Black woman I dealt with, they were having a hot girl summer and having. And I'm like, dude, those are the women you were dealing with. Who's to say we're the woman that you're dealing with? We're not the type of woman. We're in completely different specters. We're a certain type of Black woman. They're a certain type of Black woman. This projecting on us and thinking that we are who they deal with in their everyday life is very annoying. It's very presumptuous. If they feel like we're being desperate, I mean, maybe the Black women in your life are being that way, but who's to say that's us? So that's all this assumptions really get me mad. I don't live to explain for people, but you're not about to tell me who I am. You're not also about to tell me I'm doing this when I'm not. It's very annoying. So yeah, that's pretty my gripe with the whole like them assuming a lot of things about divestors, especially with the divestors that do way too much sometimes. Like you already know what I'm talking about. Calling Pink Pill a mammy, like what?
Why did they call her a mammy?
I guess she said something they didn't like, and yeah, they call her mammy. I cannot remember exactly what it was for, but it was stupid.
I can't.
I know.
They love you one day, they can't see the next day. Every day. Same
That's
thing.
why Kendall St. Charles ran, man, because like she was telling a lot of truths and solutions that Black women did not like, and they were the same one when she was trying to help was running her off of YouTube. You hate to see it.
They did the same thing to me today. They reported my page on Clubhouse.
See, again, they're always reporting you.
I'm like, y'all gonna run me right off the app. Keep it up.
And then we wonder around, where's Aya? I think he was telling the truth. I'm running to the same problems. Like
I'm gonna stay behind right on YouTube every day.
Yeah, honestly, I understand why you're doing it, but my goodness, I don't see how you do it, Aya. Like that, they're so annoying on Clubhouse. There's who.
Yeah, it's definitely. Well, the men is not a problem. Like men I could debate with. It's the women who want to fight me for the men. I'm like, I'm not going to argue with you. Like, I'm just going to remove you.
And their empty Black man appreciation mood. Their rooms, there'd be tumbleweeds flying through them.
When I went up into the room, it got big, and people was messaging me like, "Why are you in here for?" I'm like, because to support a Black woman.
Oh, see, and people swear that you're like using us and all sorts of crazy mess and assuming a lot of things. Like people assume a lot on these YouTube streets.
You don't even know that woman who was the head moderator of that room was a former exotical. That's
yeah.
Y'all don't even know what y'all doing because she's the one who brought me up, and I came up to support her. So I'm like, y'all look really crazy.
I don't know. I'm at the mic to someone else, but that's basically what I had to say. I'm just really tired of people, assuming a lot of things. We had a Black woman in the comment section saying we were just making an observation about how sometimes, some of these biracial kids' hair be looking kind of messy, and she thought we had like a hair problem, like we felt insecure about our hair or something. And me and Loon was like, "What are you talking about?" It's a lot of assumptions being made and there's no real evidence of them. I was just like, it's an observation. Stop.
Yeah, I mean, if a child's hair is messed up, it don't matter what color the child is. The hair is messed up. We're gonna say something.
You can tell when, even if your hair is just out and free, you can tell when it looks kind of dry and like, uncared for and stuff like that. It was pretty obvious. It's not because it was out or anything. It just looked kind of, yeah.
That's for sure. One of these YouTube couples that I watch that I really like them, but homegirl hair is always dry and it makes my head hurt.
Thank you, the verbal assassin. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate you.
Yeah, she see I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We keep pretending like there's not a proper way to be outside, even for children. I'm gonna drop the link for whoever was up here. At the us of proper interracial parents, Black men, white woman couples, white men, white beauty standards. Yeah, but we pretend like there's not society standards even to how you're supposed to have your child out, right? Like there's a proper way to even do your child's hair. And I think sometimes we get too radical where we just try to eradicate everything and we end up looking stupid because we do get to have those discussions, period. Just like the whole bonnet conversation, right?
I was just about bringing that up. Oh my gosh.
We know people look at us like we're crazy when we have a bonnet. It has nothing to do with you being black. It just has to do with you wearing a bonnet. That's what it is. Has nothing
That
to
is
do
a
with your,
dusty magnet.
if you were if you were a white woman, if you were a Latin, if you were a bonnet is meant to be a bonnet. Same thing with like slippers. If somebody's wearing a slippers, it has nothing to do with your skin complexions. It has to do with slippers are usually for the beach or for your home. When you wear them outside, you're supposed to you're supposed to be wearing shoes. That's the expectations.
Yep, and then want to complain about how you're treated out there in the world because you're not looking presentable. There's a certain like dress code, even if it's not said, it's kind of like it's like a misunderstood type thing where everyone knows like you're treated the way you look. So you coming out disheveled and looking like you just kind of crawled out of bed. I mean, if you're don't be surprised when you don't get doors open for you or gentlemanly like chivalry behavior because men are visual and it's just a strategical way of looking at things. It's not black women really have to start taking out their feelings out of things because they're so bogged down like I want people to treat me the way that I want to be treated. I'm like, well, are you I mean, like that's very complex. You just can't say that and then make it come true. People are like, okay, so what are you doing for me to treat you a certain way?
But
That's like how, yeah.
But there's some women that are never going to be able to let that go, and that's why, like, I hate to say this, but I don't know what's like the need to like force every black woman to be a certain type of black woman. It's just like, wouldn't that be wouldn't that be elevating yourself if you come into a room if they have an expectation that a black woman's going to wear a bonnet, and then you're out here doing your damn thing like that, and that's one thing that black men do. They will make sure they separate themselves from the men who wear the basketball shorts and the what do you call it? The basketball shorts and
The do-rags and stuff.
the do-rags. They will. But they you know what they won't do? They won't tell them to stop wearing it though, because they know it makes them look better.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, they love comparing themselves to like Pookie and Ray Ray, even though they simultaneously complain about Pookie and Ray Ray getting the woman that they swear,
But it works for them because
it does.
those men don't want black women. That's what they creep out. So the only reason why they throw that excuse at you is because they just want an excuse to interracially date. But they use that to differentiate themselves for other groups of women. So a man in a suit will be more attractive and be like, oh, he got a suit on. He's a different type of black man than the media shows. So that makes him more valuable to women. But I think women should do the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. If they want to wear these bonnets and they want to look like they didn't brush their teeth or something like that, I'm not going to fight them anymore because, I mean, you're just making it more obvious who a non-black man who will, is looking for a, well-adjusted, put together black woman. He's going to be looking my way. I mean, you're pretty much taking yourself out of the running and being not competitive. I think a lot of black women don't want to admit that there's a competition. There's always been competition. Non-black women were in competition with black women before they even knew that was even the thing. But not everyone's going to be winning at this game competition. That's why it is the way it is, right? And so I think they're trying to remove that aspect of life, and that's really bad because that's like basically and you're trying to welcome degenerate behavior and stagnation if you do that. Competition is a spice of life. Like that's a natural thing that we do. So I just think it's so weird when they swear that black culture is about wearing bonnets and do-rags outside and it's so normal. I'm like, okay, I know what class you're coming from.
I don't say anything about the do-rags because I know that I'm separate from those men. So y'all wear the do-rags, I'll wear the little shoes and the suits, and live my best life, and I'll look good. But even when Monique came out and was just like, oh, I like your what did she say? She said, what did she say? I don't know, but she didn't think she was going to get any lashback. She should have just left it alone. And the funny thing is that the only people who think about the bonnets is black people. Like the world doesn't see black women as bonnet wearers. Like that's the thing about it. Like we only care about Sorry, y'all. We only we're the only people who see the do rags and the bonnets. White people do not care. Asian people do not care. Like they don't see black women as bonnet wearers. I mean, they do. I mean, whatever. But they look at it as an individual. They don't look at it as a collective.
Thank you. Yes. And the thing that makes me so mad about some black women, I know that we're not supposed to be judging each other so harshly, but we can't merge the classes. That's the problem with some of us. Like we try to merge the classes. We try to we try to be ghetto fabulous, like, rich and but have ghetto tendencies or what you would see a lot in the hood or something. And I'm like, you can't be
Bad and
rich
bougie,
and be doing stuff like that.
like the bad and bougie girl with the ramen noodles and the ramen noodles and the red skirt with the diamonds on. That
Pretty
was
much, because I don't know, you weren't there because I actually wanted you to be in that room. But you remember, I did this room on Clubhouse, and I had S in there, and she told us, well, we were telling our experiences with some black women not really being on code and not really know how to act in certain spaces. And I was telling them about this one time where this black woman brought her kind of hood friend. I'm not saying kind of hood, she was hood. She brought her hood friend thinking that, oh, we're both black women, we both like each other, and da 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 da. So she brings her to this really ritzy, really like high class event where she was talking in the talking stage with this white man that was hosting it, I think. And so the white man had obviously had money, that was a given, but child. So
now.
oh,
Now,
sorry.
is it now?
Hi,
Hi,
Oh,
now.
sorry.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you for coming up.
Oh, I'm listening intently. I'm from the Caribbean, Trinidad, by the way.
Oh gosh! Thank you for coming up.
Mhm.
Do you live over there?
Oh, yes,
Oh my
I
God,
do.
I'm coming back home soon.
Very nice.
I can't wait. I'm excited. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate you. How's the weather over there? How's it over there with COVID?
Oh, well, we're kind of on lockdown right now, but it's a little rainy, but it's okay. It's not bad.
Oh, is there a travel restriction? I don't think Americans can still go over there yet.
Yeah, we have a travel restriction. A lot of places are still closed, and we can't go anywhere after 10. So everything has to be closed by like 8 the latest. So there's a lot going on, vaccinations taking place and all of that stuff.
Well, I'm happy you came up. Thank you.
Hmm. Well, I just came to say I'm enjoying the manosphere and I appreciate them a lot because they have shown women, Black women, what we need to do. So they basically forced us into leading happier lives. So I appreciate them for that. They gave us an opportunity to live better lives. Even though what they're doing isn't very, very wholesome and it's counterproductive to the Black community, it's very, how do I say it? It's the best thing that could happen to Black women. So now we can actually do things that will serve in our best interest instead of sweeping things under the rug, and we can deal with certain issues and get them resolved. So in Trinidad, we have the same problem. Colorism is here. The men over here, they prefer other races of women as well, but it's not something that's spoken about like in America and other places. It's more like something that's just it's there, but it's not addressed. So what the Black women are doing over here, when we decide that we're not going to deal with it anymore, we just quietly divest and do what we have to do, because the different communities over here, the different races over here, they build their communities, they protect their women, they give them beautiful lives, they provide them with everything that they need. But the Black community over here is the same as in America, the same as in anywhere in the world, in shambles, murders, everything. So it's just it's it's the same with Black men everywhere you go. There's no difference with them. They think the same, they do the same things, and I'm not sure why they all act the same, even though they're from different places. But it's generally the same, and the women keep supporting them all the time. They insult us, they treat us badly, they don't provide us with anything, they have nothing in place for us, and we support, we support, we support. But now the manosphere is showing us, listen, this is an embarrassing situation. Now we need to just hold that L, as Cynthia G says, hold the L and do what's best for us now. So I look at the manosphere. I'm unbothered by it, by the way. I look at them, I read the comments, I see what the men have to say. And it's very enjoyable to watch because they're dealing with different races of women. They're doing them much worse than they could ever imagine. They're treating them so badly. The women don't even like them, prefer them, or anything of the sort. And they are having a hard time coming to terms with the way the women are treating them. And I'm reading the comments and I'm enjoying it. So I just want to say, women, please divest, do what's best for you, be careful, and enjoy your night.
Thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you. I love a fellow Trini up here.
Yes. So maybe I'll call in again when you're having another live.
Yes.
And I enjoy what you do. And I want you to keep it up.
Of course, yeah.
And
I'm not gonna stop.
yeah. So you just keep doing it. Go on to Clubhouse, speak truth to power, and the ones who need the message will accept the message. We will internalize it and we will see results from it. So what you are doing is helping Black women. You're giving us a space and it's very much appreciated. And thank you again.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a good night.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Who's Addie Mac? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm checking on my microphone. I'm hoping it's working. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you. What's up?
Okay. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff going, and uh, the caller you had prior that was speaking when y'all was speaking on respectability politics is really what caught my ear and had me call in. And she said something that I was echoing in my mind. The way that you present yourself is gonna have an effect on the way that people treat you, which we all know this to be true. But trying to merge the two cultures, or you know, the flip flop type culture to example the type of woman that she is, we can't necessarily try to merge those two into one. And unfortunately, what we have in our media on what's presented to us mostly though is unfortunately the other side of the spectrum for the Black community, the the dregs of society, so to speak, the crime, the all the negative stereotypes that is generally espoused on us as a Black community. And it's so unfortunate, but definitely I agree with it. How you present yourself can make you appealing to those men of other cultures that you may be trying to appeal to, Latin, white, so on and so forth. Because here I'm in the New York area, I do see a lot of the times the men that, I guess that's the way to put it. You know how they say likes attract.
But
If we're
black
in,
women don't need a look that's the myth. Black women don't need a certain type of look to attract a man. I mean, you have to look presentable globally to get for yourself overall. It has nothing to do with getting a man. But since you live in New York, you should understand that there are black women who are from all sides of classism who are able to interracially date.
yes, all right. So follow my train of thought if you can with me on this one. When I mean, sort of like a classist type of thinking. We use the young lady, Bad Baby, for example, the way that she purports herself. She has a real like city girl type of vibe to her, right? And the men that she would get, whether it be white men, whatever the case may be, they may be similar to like those China Mac type, DJ Envy type of guys. You understand what I'm saying? So not only that, that's why I am in agreement with your behavior and how you purporting yourself sometimes is going to be what we're going to attract. Even here in the New York area, I do see a lot of white men that are dating black women, Asian men that are dating black women. I look at the women that they're with and they seem like I guess you can't really tell somebody's education level by just their outward appearance, but the way that they dress, kind of like that boho chic, you know what I'm saying? That Soho style, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know I don't know what New York you live in. I think you're trying to get at that there's a certain caliber of white man that maybe a Bad Baby is able to get, but that's like kind of not how that works though. But I guess like men of other cultures like just prefer to date a beautiful woman if they're attracted. Like I've seen Asian women and Asian men date like or Asian men or white men date any type of all calibers, date all types of girls. But I'm about to end this live stream. I'm like really tired.
Yeah, very early in the morning.
Yeah, it is. It's like
great topic. Yo, glad I caught you again, brother.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You have a blessed one.
You too. Bye. All right, bye y'all. So make sure y'all subscribe to the live stream. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. I still have a huge rate of people who do not subscribe to my channel, but I do leave. I mean, not subscribe to my channel. You're subscribed, but no, you watch, but you don't subscribe. So I think my ratio is still, I think it's 54 versus 54% of people who watch my channel are subscribed. The rest of the people who watch my channel are not subscribed. So subscribe, please subscribe. Also like this video as you go along, so maybe it'll pop up in the algorithm. If you have not subscribed, I'm going to press 1 in the chat if you subscribed. Press 1 in the chat if you liked it. Sorry, I didn't have the range to be talking about no damn Bad Baby today. I cannot. Okay, so y'all all subscribe. Good. Thank y'all. Y'all like this video as you leave. I'm gonna be live once again tomorrow. Let me see. All right, we're almost at 4,000. I'm so excited. Wait, are we even at 3,000? Sorry, I'm so tired. Yeah, we're almost at 4,000. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what time I'm going to be live. Well, since I'm suspended from Clubhouse, I don't know how long. I'll probably go live twice tomorrow. You never know. It depends on what I get done. Yeah, I'm telling. Thank you, Mika. I don't even know how many subscribers I have. Uh, yeah, I'll try to get him to come on. Yeah, they suspended me on Clubhouse. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to be honest, y'all. I did commit that that was going to be. Wait, you said Cynthia G shared my video. What? Where did she share my video at? Don't do that. Did she really? Yeah, but I said that I would never come back. When did she share my video? Oh my God, when was this? Wow, that was nice of her. Yeah, if y'all could screenshot that so I can like email her and tell her thank you because y'all know I really appreciate her a lot. Let me see. I want to look at see what's going on. Can you bring somebody said, can you bring a man who did the picture on Instagram on a panel? I'll contact him. Yeah, but I really support her channel. I'm a huge fan of hers. I definitely she got the science down packed. I'll say that. But I need to start watching her channel more. But I've been on Clubhouse so much, it's been like draining my life. But thanks, Cynthia G, for sharing. I appreciate you if you shared one of my videos. I love her so much. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much. Just make sure y'all like this video before y'all head out. It's a shame. Yeah, they suspended me. I sent them a little email. Hopefully they get it back. I don't know if I'm going to go back, to be honest. I said that was going to be my last account. So if I don't get that account back, I'm probably just going to just be done and just stick to YouTube because it's annoying. I'll go to Green Room or something. Because I don't really care about the whole... I don't care about the whole, like, following thing. That's really not my thing. But it was fun while it lasted. So let's see what they say. They'll email me back. But I'll manifest it. They'll give me one back my accounts. They suspended me because of that room I did. This is probably like my 7th account. So I ain't trying to make an 8th. Yeah, they just like to report me, but I don't care. It was fun while it lasted. But I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.